There are places on Earth where the past is still alive, not in stories, not in ruins, but in silence. Beneath our feet, buried in soil and memory, lie monuments so old that time itself seems afraid to speak of them. One such place rises in the heart of Indonesia. A hill, covered in trees, cloaked in myth. Gunung Padang. Long believed to be a natural hill, or at best a ceremonial megalithic site, Gunung Padang is now revealing secrets so profound, so ancient. They could reset our entire understanding of human history. What if this is not just the oldest pyramid on Earth, but the last whisper of a civilization long lost beneath the oceans of time? West Java, Indonesia. The land breathes mist and mystery. Amid rolling green hills and volcanic peaks, Gunung Padang rises quietly. From a distance, unremarkable. A grassy hill. Trees. Sky. But climb its steps, feel its stones beneath your fingers, and something changes. These are not just rocks. They are columns, long, hexagonal, stacked and placed with intent. 5 levels. Stone terraces rising toward the summit, each more complex than the last. The locals say it's sacred. That spirits live here. That it was built by giants. And perhaps, they are right. The oral traditions of the Sundanese people whisper an origin few believe today, that this entire hill was built in a single night. By King Siliwangi, a ruler with supernatural power, who sought to impress a queen. But the morning came too soon. His work, unfinished. A myth, they say. But myths are memory, distorted by time, yet rooted in truth. All over the world, the myths align: giants, great floods, lost civilizations. Why does every culture remember a time before memory? And a fall into darkness? For centuries, Gunung Padang was overlooked, just another hill in the Indonesian highlands. Until the early 2010s, when geologist Dr. Danny Hillman Nadawajaja made a discovery that would shock the world. What if this hill was artificial? His team used ground-penetrating radar and core drills to pierce the Earth's surface. What they found changed everything. Beneath the topsoil lay man-made structures, chambers, steps, retaining walls, buried deeper than anyone expected. The hill was not natural. It was layered. It was built. Carbon dating revealed the impossible. The uppermost layer is 2,800 years old. Below that, another civilization. Over 7,000 years. And at the very bottom, organic material dating back over 20,000 years. This wasn't one monument. It was a pyramid of time. Each layer stacked upon the bones of the last. If true, this would make Gunung Padang older than the Egyptian pyramids. Older than Göbekli Tepe. Older than any known complex structure built by human hands. To understand the implications, you must understand the shape. Gunung Padang is not just a mound. Beneath its outer form lies a massive, stepped stone structure, resembling a pyramid, but unique to its culture. Core samples revealed symmetrical walls, stone floors, and chambers within. Angled passageways and central corridors suggest it was built with purpose, perhaps spiritual, perhaps scientific. But why bury it? Was it a tomb? A temple? Or something else entirely? A device aligned to stars, seasons, or Earth's own pulse? Not all welcomed the discovery. Indonesia's archaeological community resisted. Some said the findings were misinterpreted. Others accused Hillman's team of chasing headlines. Excavations were halted. Permits revoked. But the evidence remains, quietly published, often ignored, stubborn as the stones themselves. What does it say about modern science? That we fear rewriting our story more than we fear being wrong. To truly grasp Gunung Padang's significance, we must go back, not hundreds, but tens of thousands of years. At the end of the last ice age, sea levels were over 100 meters lower. Much of Southeast Asia was one massive continent, Sundaland. As the glaciers melted, oceans rose, swallowing coastlines, cities, civilizations. Could Gunung Padang have been a highland citadel? A lone survivor of a sunken world? Many myths speak of lost continents, Atlantis, Kumari Kondam. Perhaps they are all memories of the same place. And perhaps, it began here. Who were they, these people who built in stone, before history began? Their names are lost. Their cities drowned. But Gunung Padang speaks. It speaks of intelligence. Memory. Purpose. Could it be the work of an unknown race, modern humans before the flood? Or even, as some suggest, a species not yet understood? Every civilization buries what it cannot explain. Gunung Padang has been buried twice, first by time. Then by denial. Our textbooks say that civilization began 6,000 years ago. But if Gunung Padang is 20,000 years old, then civilization didn't begin. It recovered. Gunung Padang is not just a monument. It is a mirror. In its silence, we hear echoes of a world we've forgotten, or tried to. A world that speaks not through words, but through stone. Through alignment. Through resonance. Through myth. We are not the first to build, to dream, to fall. And perhaps, we will not be the last. But Gunung Padang stands, a whisper from the dawn of time, reminding us that the past is not gone. It is buried, waiting. And it remembers.